Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I did Intuitive 111. Today I'm going to be getting you guys this reading, and it's just going to be whatever comes out. Alright, so I've already prayed over the cards and over the space, and I'm just cleansing in between readings here. Give you guys a little bit of that cleansing energy. Yeah, so new moon in Pisces, we did have that blood moon and the lunar eclipse. So how has that been for you guys? I know for me it's been emotional ordeal, to say the least. I've been very emotional this week. I mean, leading up to the full moon and the eclipse, it's just been like heavy energy, but you know, it's kind of been that purging where it's like, you know, that releasing energy, because I mean, that is what it's all about after all, anyways, you know, by releasing, cleansing, transformative energy, right? Transforming, letting things go, okay? Things that don't serve, right? So hopefully you guys been able to do that. Okay, so let's see. As usual, I'll go ahead and pull from the tarot to see who this reading will be for. Okay, what sign we'll be doing right now. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate the support always. Please go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me, like and subscribe. It helps grow the channel, helps get these messages out there even further. Okay, so I do appreciate that always. So Spirit, we're going to jump right in. Spirit, what messages for what sign? What sign will we be doing next? All right, if a major comes out that I've already did a reading for, then I'll just continue with the pre-shuffle until I get another one that has not had a reading yet. I know I haven't been doing great at getting through like all the signs, but I just find that this works better for me, guys. So this one to come out in the reverse. What is that? We got the King of Cups in the reverse here. Okay. Seven of Cups at the bottom. Let's see. What sign, Spirit, needs to hear this message the most? True, clear, honest, and concise message. Okay, both of these are like in a challenge position. One's facing like past energy, one's facing like future energy. Okay, we have the Tower, Aries, and Scorpio. That's past energy. Then Eight of Pentacles showing up like as future energy, and then Ace of Swords. Interesting. Feeling like there could be some sort of breakthrough going on. Got the feeling this is going to be a reading for Scorpio. Let's see. Got the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Spirit. What sign needs this message? Who is this message for? The sun sign of what, please? I do focus mostly on the sun signs, guys, just because I pretty much feel like that's pretty much what we kind of go by and live off of in our day-to-day. Even though I'm sure there's times where, you know, maybe not so much for some of us, right? Maybe you're all in your moon sign, or all in your Venus, or all in your rising. But I really do feel like for the most part, it's pretty much the sun sign or our rising sign that we kind of live off of. Okay, what sign is this for, Spirit? Got the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What sign needs to hear this message? Please, true, clear, honest, and concise message for what sign? Yep, there it goes. That's what flipped over first. Death card. I already said that, didn't I not? Alright, so this sign, this reading will be for Scorpio. Definitely getting strong Scorpio energy. I kind of felt it already when I see, because the King of Cups is Scorpio for me, and it came out in the reverse. And then the Tower is Scorpio, but it's shared with Aries, so I didn't take that one because it could be either or. I mean, this may resonate with some of my Aries out there, maybe not, maybe you know, whatever. But anyway, reading for Scorpio, and I also have Pisces energy. I'm sorry, I'm just laughing because, you know, I don't know, it kind of resonates for myself. But anyways, let's see. Okay, so Scorpio, what is looking like out the gate so far here right now? So somebody could be being a little emotionally manipulative here. What's going on here, Scorpio? Yeah. That's interesting. Someone could have been being emotional, because I mean I see this leading to an ending. There's some type of shock and surprise here. Things are definitely looking like they're in the end stages. 8s, 9s, and 10s here. Tower 16 breaks down to a 7. But then we got the 5 of Swords, which is midway. But I mean, that's still up there. Okay, anyway. I feel like there's some type of emotional manipulation that has occurred or been going on. I don't want to over explain these cards, because we're going to pull some oracles to kind of see more about what this is. This is just like the pre-shuffle energy that came out. Now sometimes I get the major arcana right away, and sometimes I get a whole story before I even get to the major arcana, which is, you know, which speaks to me as well. So there's a pretty strong message here that needs to get out to, you know, whatever Scorpio this lands on. But yeah, I feel like there was some type of emotional manipulation that may have led to a painful and hurtful ending. Okay, something was a surprise within this foundation. It's causing a lot of anxiety for someone here, and we'll dig deeper in a second. But I also feel like it's causing somebody to feel very conflicted. Scorpio, I feel like you're on the end of this. You know, the one who's being hurt, the ones who's kind of going through anxiety. Some type of shocking. I'm going to see what this tower is for you. Well, it's like when you look at this energy around it, I mean, it looks like it's just about an ending, but it can be an ending that's like life-changing. I mean, obviously your energy is here strong. It's also could be about just transformation. This could have something to do with work. Maybe something to do with work is just not emotionally fulfilling or something like that. I think that could also indicate like some type of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, so, like a lack of emotional fulfillment if it's at work. Like kind of just staying at a job. So I mean, the 10 of Swords can talk about, I mean, like maybe someone's feeling overworked. But this is usually hurt and betrayal and things coming to an end. It's not a strong energy at work. I just said that because we do have the 8 of Pentacles here. Got the Page of Cups and the Ace of Swords. I see some type of breakthrough though. It's the 5 of Swords. I'm going to clarify those. We're going to come back to them. Let's see what the oracles give us first, and then we'll clarify that more, because I think the oracles are kind of break down whatever the hell this situation is. I'm going to go to the situation deck first for you guys, because your reading hitting a little different, Scorpio, which it always does. It always does. It be about the depth, you know what I'm saying? Very deep sign. So, you know, hurting betrayals here. Anxiety, sleepless nights is here. Inner conflict, or, you know, fighting and manipulation possibly is here. I do feel like it's surrounding the work situation with this 8 of Pentacles, but I'm not for sure. So, Spirit, can you please tell me what this situation is when it comes to my lovely Scorpio? Why do we have this energy? What is this pre-shuffle energy related to when it comes to my Scorpios? Please, please, true, clear, and concise message and answer when it comes to my Scorpio. Why this energy? Why are we getting this energy for Scorpio here, please? This wants to come out in reverse, and it's saying happy. 10 of Cups. It's in the reverse. We got the 10 of Swords here. Something is definitely coming to an end, whatever this is. It's feeling like work. Yep. What did I say? This moon is all about release, and this is purging, and it's saying panic attacks. So that could be kind of what that anxiety energy is about. But it says release, purging, panic attacks. Wow, Scorpio, what's going on? Tell me more, please. What's the situation for my Scorpio? Okay, this wants to come out in a challenge position sideways, and it says reading, seeking validation. So, obviously, some of you guys are here for validation, or I mean, if it's not, you seeking validation, someone could be seeking validation that's in your energy here. Bottom of the deck, I got quicksand, losing control, 10 of wands. A lot of tens here, bro. Something's definitely coming to an end really soon. I'm going to put that here. It fits the energy strong. We got family bond and friendship. So, if this isn't a work situation, which I do feel like for some of you guys, it will be a work situation. Yeah, see it then. Look, underneath that, it's unexpected. Old-fashioned and traditional, possible limiting beliefs, boundaries, personal limits. Release yourself. Eight of Swords, trap, united perspective. Alright, Scorpio, what's going on? Karma, family bond. For some of you guys, you could have could be dealing with a relative. Excuse me. But I do feel like, for some of y'all, it's a work situation. Where do I want to go with this one here? Let's see. This feels really heavy energy-wise. I don't know. These are all tarots. Alright. Y'all making me dig a little because I'm not sure where I want to go with you. I want to get a closer look at what this is. I'll definitely clarify this tarot, but I wanted to. But somebody is very unhappy here. Seeking validation, losing control, energy. Something's coming to an end with all these tens. Oh, okay. Let's just see. I don't know if I said at the beginning that this reading is whatever comes out. Can't remember if I said that for you or not, but this is a whatever comes out reading. So if it seems more about love, we'll focus on love. If it seems more about, work or finance or shit like that, we'll focus on that. But, yeah, I'm kind of in between here. Intuitively, I really feel more so like this is a work situation. However, it feels deeper than that. Like, I don't see nobody being this hurt over work. But, I mean, it happens, though. Some of us are really attached to our jobs as well and hold a lot of pride and integrity in our jobs. So, just saying it could be. And because that's just the first thing that came. I really feel like it was more work related. But let's just see. I mean, some of you guys could be artists, painters, cooks, chefs. Something like that I'm getting. Okay, we got travel. That's here. Got creativity, and it says steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates and feeds off you. So you guys, some of y'all got a copycat at work. I don't know if some of y'all had to travel for work. I'm hearing some of you guys may have like a long commute, or you travel, you move around a lot for work, and maybe one of the places, or you just been moved from or relocated or something like that, and maybe some of the places that they've moved you to or from, you have like some type of copycat at work. Somebody stealing your ideas and shit like that. And this shit is stressing you out. And it says clout hungry at the bottom of the deck. Says anything, does anything, makes shit up dramatic. So you could be dealing with this type of person at the job as well. For some of y'all. And I feel like they do it just for attention and clout and to, try to make themselves look good. But all in all they did was bite you or bite an idea that you had. Or said or mentioned, and then they try to take the credit from you. I mean, it's a rat on this paper. It's a rat on this fucking or a mouse, whatever, on this damn card. So it's like somebody is very sneaky. They a mouse, they a rat, they feed off of you for real, literally. It says that. Clout hungry. So this person is thirsty for attention. I mean, they could have been having a situation arising where work or something was finna end for them. I do see it ending, but I do feel like maybe you were cool with this person, or maybe this is somebody that you used to work well with. I mean, we don't even have any threes that talks about like collaborating. Look, bottom of the deck now. I got dirty offer underneath that. What else? Tell me more, a little bit more. Let's get a couple more of these cards for Scorpio. Looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. Yeah, this person, they watch you. Even if you like Facebook friends or friends with them on social media, they clocking that shit too. Got boss daddy. This person could be a boss, a supervisor, somebody in a higher position of you than you. Stable, rich, business owner, CEO, big D energy. Yeah. And then we got dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. Was I supposed to say protected by haters? That just seems so wrongly worded. Blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. I think it should be protected from haters. Because this is just giving the energy of releasing. Like, maybe you picking up on these people being negative or extra or something like that. I don't know. Top card, called a case, sexual infection. Okay, I don't know. But it looks messy. I do feel like you guys got a person at the job that's like, stealing, mooching off your ideas here. So that gives us a little more background. I'll get one more. Yeah, unbothered. Again, there's the energy of you, and that showed up at the bottom after that other card I just read. I forget what it was that fast. But, yeah, Scorpio. You unbothered by this. You releasing this. But I feel like you peep game. I feel like you're aware. I feel like you know what they're doing. This person knows what they're doing as well at this job. I feel like they actually over you. And they want to make you probably do the job better than they do. And so they trying to like save their ass. This person only a boss because they inherited it. We got jackpot at the bottom. So they probably only a boss or got this position because they kind of inherited it. Got winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. Like, you know what I mean? Like it kind of just came easy for them. Versus you probably actually are more qualified. You actually get or understand how to do the work or understand the job better. Okay, so that's really specific. But I feel like that's a strong message that's coming through for some of you guys here. Okay, it doesn't feel like this is a love reading at all. It feels like, excuse me, like this is talking about a work dynamic and something that's going on at work. So I'm gonna have to get different cards for you guys, but let's try to clarify this energy here some more. Tell me more about this tower, because it's eating at me. When it comes to Scorpio, why are we getting the tower here, Spirit? True, clear, honest, and concise message for the Scorpio. Got the devil there. With the Nine of Swords. Somebody they want in control. They could be losing control of the situation, though. Like, I feel like there could be a divine intervention is at play because somebody is manipulating the situation. All right. They anxious about it. They stirring the pot here. But the fact that they know that somebody could be on their way out the door. You could be getting promoted or something like that, and it could be causing somebody else to get demoted. And I feel like this person is doing everything to try to avoid this disaster, to try to hold on. They may, lying, cheating, manipulating. They're doing everything in their power to try to hold on to this job. Maybe even saying shit that's not even facts. But really, when they go home at night, they all up in their head about it because they know they on the verge of losing this job or this position or something like that. It's something like that. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. I can't make this shit up. It has something to do with work. Work, finance, a place of business with this Ten of Pentacles underneath the deck. And then you got the Four of Wands, which is telling me is, threatening their stability. This person could be very well off, very rich, very stable. And they know that losing this job will fucking, kill that. Three of Wands. See, they trying to manipulate the situation. Going from the Four of Wands to the Three of Wands. They moving backwards as hell. And then you got the Page of Wands here too. Definitely something here about their communication or how they communicating. But I feel like it's just, you know, this person is full of shit. Like, you see through the bullshit clearly. You know what they doing. They trying to do it in secret though. The moon was behind that. They trying to be slick about it. Do it in secret. Look, again, work situation. So this is definitely a work situation for some of you guys. This person could be a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Don't have to be. I feel like something is, you know, leading to, like, somebody is losing something, walking away from something, and somebody is gaining something in the process, and a reason to celebrate. With the Emperor, like, you might even get a higher position. See, that's what I'm saying. It's really giving that. It's really giving that. Now they on the defensive, trying to be strategic and shit, sneaky and deceptive and shit. But again, I feel like you know clearly, like, no, and you on the road to this different path. It's gonna open up more options or more doors. You can be more creative at work. It's gonna give you more creative control or something like that for some of y'all. Yeah. So somebody being a hater, because it's gonna basically probably shut them down. What's this this Eight of Pentacles with this Five of Swords? It's competition. They're competing here. Like, you know, they want to win at all costs when it comes to this. The Two of Swords. Somebody is not wanting to see this shit happen or go down. That's for shit sure. Bottom of the deck, the King of Wands. Yeah, because you're creative. Scorpio, with this King of Wands, you're creative. You're charismatic. Okay, you're very much a good leader. All right, a strong leader, a determined leader. You're motivated. You get shit done. You're passionate about your work. Somebody's seeing this, and it has this person. They probably this page energy or something over here where they can do the bare minimum of what you do. I mean, look at this. When you look at these two cards, okay, you got somebody who's getting the job done sloppily, messily. I mean, look at his clothes. Look at the paint all over the floor, and then look, you have somebody who's organized. Okay, who's like solid versus somebody who's like a mess. I mean, they still have they had a passion, but you know, pages could be inconsistent. It's more out of curiosity. I feel like this person they just landed this job through some type of inheritance or something like that. Now they watching and spying you, watching what you do, watching where you go, and they biting your style. They biting your creativity. Like, I definitely feel like that goes there. That's wild. Like, I can't make this shit up. Yeah, Five of Wands. I'm not surprised. I was looking for it earlier because they in competition. They feel like this is a competition. They're competing with you. Six of Wands, yep. But they see you getting recognition and attention that they wish they were getting. So they feeling left out in the cold. They also feeling like this is going to lead to some type of lack or some type of poverty, some type of loss. Right? Okay, so that's what this is for you, Scorpio. Yep. That makes sense. I don't have, let me see. I don't know. I think I'm just going to have to go to, let's get some TV for you guys. I'm going to do that. I don't really have much, like, financial decks, per se, but. Okay, that feels good. Take those. Okay, Scorpio. 2333 on the timer just now. What messages for the Scorpios needing to hear this message? So, hey, y'all got a header at work. I don't even feel like I need to clarify that. Should I clarify that before I move forward? Let's just clarify it. Tell me more about this King of Cups in the reverse. The Ten of Swords. So this could be this person. It might not even be your energy, Scorpio. Take it as it resonates. Flip it, switch it. All right. You got to place the energy. I'm just putting the energy out here. It's here. You got to place where it goes or who it's from. So tell me more. Who is this King of Cups in reverse? What's the King of Cups in reverse with the Ten of Swords? When it comes to my Scorpios, those ready to receive the message and needing to hear this message most. It's a painful ending. And I feel like it's going to happen quick. And maybe that's why the Tower is here too. It's coming in fast with this quicksand. Losing control. This person can't do shit to control it. They ain't got no choice but to release it. They crying and shit. They could be trying to watch tarot and, I mean, you know, get some type of insight. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups. Yeah. I feel like they're getting heartbroken. Something is in it for them. And Nine of Cups, you getting wish fulfillment or something here like that, okay? Let's get some tea leaves for Scorpio. What else can you tell us about the situation for my Scorpio? Spirit, true, clear, honest, and concise message, please, for their highest good. What do they need to know? We got ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. See what I'm saying? A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So this is telling me that you guys could be committed to a job. You guys could be getting, again, not only leveling up, but a very important position within the company. I mean, marriage talks about bringing something together, and hopefully you don't have to work with this person, but I feel like you already, you know, they already all up in your energy any fucking way, because they trying to steal your ideas and shit. What else for Scorpio? I do not like this person all in your energy. They watching, stalking, trying to be like you. I mean, it don't matter. What people got to understand is what's for you is always for you. Like, we have birthrights. We have, you know what I'm saying, contracts and stuff we signed up for before we got here and got distracted. Like, it was already granted. It's just a matter of getting undistracted. Like, things are already for us. You know, it's just sometimes it take longer because of the path we choose to go down, being in this, you know, world of illusion where we don't really realize our higher power and spiritual, you know, side and healing and what we already been here and done before. We got dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. I'm telling you, I hope this isn't your energy, Scorpio. I really don't feel like it. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Like I said, an earth sign at work. Strong earth sign was coming through more so, I think, than anything else here really. But I really do feel like this is somebody at work. I don't feel like it's your energy, but if it is, take it, flip it, switch it, take it how it resonates. Maybe something could be ending for you, you know, but it doesn't mean that you were the one stalking and watching. Somebody could have been stalking and watching and end up playing out in their favor. You know what I mean? Like, you got to put the energies where they go, guys. Broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. Okay, I don't like how that sounds. So I don't know if that's going to be you or your person, Scorpio. Okay. I mean, not your person, but you or this person that's coming through your reading here. This person at your job that's, you know, stealing ideas and shit like that. What else for Scorpio? The messages they need to know and see right now. We got wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. See what I'm saying? Be careful, Scorpio. Use caution. So, because somebody at work is really trying to fucking win at all costs here with this Five of Swords energy. Then we got nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Yes, we know that. So, I mean, I feel like you guys, that's just a little side message. What else for Scorpio when it comes to the situation that they're dealing with right now? True, clear, honest, and concise message. What do they need to know or hear most at this time? You got happiness, so I don't know. Maybe if things don't work out, you got a supportive family behind you, a loving family, and, you know, maybe they're going to nurture you back to, you know, feeling whole again, so to speak, right? See, bottom of the deck, I got success at the bottom. So, I don't know. I was feeling like, you know, it's looking kind of iffy for you, especially when I seen this broken wishbone. But to be honest, this could be this person. You could be leveling up, and it's putting somebody out the door at your job. Too much concern with sexual matters, rabbit. I don't know. That's at the bottom. That probably was random. Let's see. Anything else for Scorpio? No time frame or nothing like that. Oh, this could be happening in October. Honey, we in September, okay? Period. Scorpio, so this could be taking place October. I did feel like it was kind of an urgent message. The tower tells me it could definitely be happening in quick, big change, life-changing change, okay? Bottom of the deck now I have Vine, and it says seek out information that will help you. So if there is a need to do your research for whatever reason, now's the time to seek out information. It could be beneficial. It could help your situation, right, Scorpio? So let's do that. All right, Scorpio, if you guys got a yes or no question in mind as it relates to this reading or just whatever in general, please think of it now, as it may come out of this deck here. Okay, we might get a solid yes, we might get a solid no, we may not. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, I seen yes 3 times before your reading, and it's here again at the bottom. So I feel like whatever the question is that you were asking, yes is the answer. Luck is on your side, and I do feel like it kind of goes along with the reading as well. We got fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. as well down there. I don't know what that means for you. You guys can have that in your chart. You guys could be dealing with that. Or, you know, maybe somebody in this work situation or in your energy is a fire sign, okay? Maybe that's some type of clarity or confirmation for some of you guys wondering if this is your reading or whatever. But let's see. Let's see. If you got another yes or no question, feel free to think of it because I haven't even pulled the cards yet. I just feel like whatever that first question was, it was a yes. So go ahead and think of another one just in case it come out again, okay? Okay, this one is to flip in the reverse. And it says someone else. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. I don't even think it's supposed to be in the reverse. But for whatever reason it is, it could just mean that you're releasing that energy. You're aware of that energy, okay? But it's here several times that somebody is trying to come through. We got with the wedge card, with broken wish, with dagger. I don't know. All of these to me in a way read that way. That somebody is trying to interfere. Somebody is trying to intervene. Somebody is trying to... You know what I'm saying? Put a wedge between what you want and your wish fulfillment and what they want. They want to, you know, accelerate themselves while making you, stagnating you, basically. Okay. What else for Scorpio? True, clear, honest, and concise. I really want to come out. Yes, again. Okay. Whatever question you might have asked, you might ask the same question. Who knows? But yes, it's here again. With luck is on your side. And I promise you, before I went on camera, while I was shuffling all these cards back after the last reading, I saw this yes card at least 3 or 4 times, at least, while shuffling. And I'm like, for all the other readings I've done, it's not come out willingly or by itself. So I feel like that's a strong yes for you guys, okay? Plus you're getting it twice. Confirmation. We got moving, change of residence, moving in with your partner. Again, travel is here. I do feel like this job may require you to move. Again, it may require some support from your family because you may have to uproot your whole family here, okay? That would be for some of you guys. True, clear, honest, and concise for my Scorpio. What else, Spirit? Anything else they need to know for the sign of Scorpio? Those ready to receive the message and needing to hear it most. We got a liar. Be careful of someone sneaky. Man, I don't like this person. Whoever at y'all job, bro. They horrible. Pets. Getting a new pet. Giving a current pet more love. Okay. Some of you guys could be getting a new pet or have pets at home. Okay. Bottom of the deck, I have open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. So there's a need right now to be very peaceful and happy within yourself so that you can naturally attract this and, you know, try to avoid this fucking messy, crazy ass person, whatever the fuck they got going on. So there's a need to work from the inside out, right? Being your energy, which is this transformative energy, Scorpio. Transmute the negative shit, vibrate higher, let endings bring in new beginnings. You know, try to resonate with that, try to stay on that frequency and stay positive. All right, let's get a little bit of advice for you guys, and then I'm going to close out your reading. This has been one. This was a very interesting reading. This has actually been probably the best reading all day. However, you know, yours is the first that really strongly is focusing on some sneaky, deceptive, hating ass person at your job that's trying to steal your clout, that bite your style, that's looking you up, that's researching you in order to, like, and I don't even feel like it's to take your position, but it's more so to not lose their position. You get what I'm saying? I feel like you might be getting promoted. You may end up being over them. Okay, and they may be getting demoted, or they may lose their position altogether because the job may be looking at them like, shit, what I need you for? You don't do what Scorpio do. You not as knowledgeable. Okay, like, come on, like these cards in a row. You're not as knowledgeable. You're not, yeah, getting tongue tied. You are not as acknowledgeable as my Scorpio. You know, clear thought. You know what I'm saying? You think clearly. You take action. Neat, organized, leader, charismatic, you know, very attractive person. People want to work with you. People want to work for you. And here they are looking like this. And Page of Cups. I don't know why. I think I've been saying Page of Wands this whole reading because it's giving Page of Wands. So we're going to take it as Page of Wands energy. But I mean, either way, Page of Cups, Page of Wands, it could be something fishy with this person. We know the original tarot depicts the Page of Cups with a fish in the cup. Or whatever. But like, come on now. At the end of the day, look, they messy, they sloppy. This is how they work. They probably emotionally immature. Like, that's probably why they doing all this shit, because they feel threatened, you know, like, by you. becoming their boss. Because I feel like, you know, for some of you guys, yeah, maybe it's going to cost this other person their job. But I feel like because they're just so fucking emotionally immature and insecure, you know, they just don't want you to get ahead of them. You know, they just want the clout. Because clout is just like, they just want the attention and shit, is what it really feels like. Because it may not be as dramatic as, you know, it's coming out. Sometimes these cards, you know, they're kind of just black and white. They don't leave room for you to realize that it's not always so dire. But sometimes it is, like, up there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always up like that. But sometimes it is. Spirit, what advice or insights you have for my Scorpio? What we got? Realignment. Shift your perspective for gain sense of clarity. Again. And I feel like you guys are doing that. Without a doubt. Like, I don't even doubt that. I'm not even worried about that. What else for Scorpio? Advice, please, moving forward for my Scorpios. What do they need to know regarding this situation? Any insights? Okay, we got fear, expecting the worst, afraid of failure, wasting time on negative thoughts. So somebody is doing that. I don't know if this person got you in your head and got you worrying, but don't do that, because you don't want to welcome in that frequency. Because between the Ten of Swords and it went to the Nine of Swords, somebody is having, and with the devil, somebody is excessively worrying and, you know, having sleepless nights and being anxious. Don't let this person or this situation get you like that, Scorpio, okay? Please don't, because then you're going to find yourself resonating in that frequency, and you're going to attract more of that you don't want, more of that that's making you anxious and causing this anxiety. Then we have twin flame, a spiritual connection between you and a twin flame. Okay, that was kind of a side note. I don't know who that's for, but for somebody, you know, somebody could be with their twin flame or dealing with a twin flame or something like that. I don't know if you guys are into that. What else? Maybe just one more for Scorpio. Any advice, Spirit? Moving forward for my Scorpio. Any advice? What do they need to know? We got leap of faith. Taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. So, I mean, take a leap of faith, I guess. Which I feel like you're going to do anyway. I thought we had that full card out here. It probably was just doing a pre-shuffle or something like that. Bottom of the deck, acceptance. Accept past and current situations. Work through issues gratefully. So, I think it's just stressing more so on that, that Nine of Swords energy is telling you to kind of stay out of that. You know, keep faith alive. Don't fall into old patterns, thinking patterns that, you know, are kind of self-sabotaging. If you're up worrying all night, you're going to be tired. You're not going to be ready and prepared at work the next day. You're going to be sluggish, tired, wore down, burnt out. Don't do that, because, you know, it's this devil energy here, okay? And devil energy talks about worries and fears as well. So I feel like that's trying to say, you know, accept what's going on, and work through it gracefully, right? Be in the energy of faith, having faith. You don't know what's quite going on, but, you know, things will always work out in your favor, and kind of just keep that energy, Scorpio. 3808 on the timer when I said that. So now I'm going to wrap. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to wrap this reading up for you guys. Hopefully it was helpful. Please do like and subscribe. I appreciate the support always, as it helps grow the channel. Plus, keeps me motivated to keep doing readings and trying new things for you guys. Scorpio, I love you guys. Y'all have a good one. Stay well. Till next time. See you around. Okay, bye.